Sorry. Well, hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today, we'll be talking about Boothill. Or more specifically, I'm making this mini pre-release Boothill guide. And this is not a full in-depth Boothill guide. This is more on like his best relics, how you should build them, and his best teams you should be using. And this is for the people that kind of confused on how to build them, because if they've seen his leaked kit, it kind of may seem confusing at times. On one specific passive he gets that give him crit rate and crit damage based on how much break effect he has in his kit. And of course, if you like what you see, wanna give me a like and sub to my channel, because legit we are so damn close to 800 subs, so we can hit that would be amazing. Okay, that's enough begging. So in that passive I talked about how he get crit rate and crit damage based on how much break effect he gets, equal to 10% break effect for the crit rate buff and 50% for the crit damage buff, which can max out to 30% crit rate and 150 crit damage, which means to max out the passive you would need around 300% break effect on your Boothill. And that is a crazy amount of crit value you get for just building break effect. And I think the daunting part of this is how are you gonna reach to that threshold? Because I see some people have their concerns on how they're gonna reach that threshold with also building 145 speed while also having good crit stats as well. And to be honest, I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. So I want to talk about all the guaranteed break effect you will get on your Boothill from Boothill relics and external options. So for Boothill relics, there's only like one best in slot set if using Boothill, and that is the 4-piece meteor set, because for one, you could run 2-piece meteor and 2-piece master of dreams to get 32% break effect, but with 4-piece meteor set you will get the 32% break effect while you get some energy back for breaking shield, which you will always be doing with Boothill. Or you could go 2-piece speed, 2-piece break effect, but 4-piece meteor is way too good to pass up. And for the planet ornaments, you have to go 2-piece kingdom or dirty. I am 100% butchering that, but for the life of me I don't know how to say it. For another 16% break effect, and if you reach 145 speed that goes to 20%, so like around 19.2% I think. I could be wrong, I'm not good at math, but yeah. And then you build them like a typical DPS with crit rate, crit damage, also break effect as well for the passive, and not to mention speed and attack. So out of all the other DPS characters, he is more challenging to build because you have to build more stats on him, so it can be especially hard to build, and especially if RNG like to bend you over and fuck you over without even paying for any dinner, like damn. But the thing is, right, he still wants crit rate and crit damage, so if you like have a really broken feather glove or any piece that really good crit value with no break effect, it can still be good. Like you shouldn't really stress over trying to min-max it, because like sometimes RNG just will do you dirty, or you'll get blessed with gacha stuff. That's just how gacha life is. Glove and HP, those stats always attack and HP. For the body, you always go crit rate or crit damage depending on which one you need more to round out your stats. And of course, you will need your speed boost. You need your Boothill to be fast, you know. Then a physical orb for obvious reasons, but also if you have like a really good attack orb, that can actually work too. Since you're actually doing like break effect and stuff, it can actually be an option, but I would just go physical. Like I actually never saw the calculation, so it could be actually close, but not sure. And this is a no-brainer. If you don't use a break effect rope on your Boothill, I'm sorry, but you're throwing 64.8% break effect for just having a rope. And yeah, that was the relics. Let's talk about his best teams. Like for Boothill, best support is by far the Harmony Trailblazer. This is a no-brainer because for one, allows you to pop break effect without breaking shields, gives you 30% break effect at level 10 or 33% break effect at level 12 on the ultimate, and you get all his eidolons for free. And if you equip Trailblazer with the Master of Dream set, giving him another 30% break effect on the ultimate. When you use the ultimate, that is around 63% break effect you give in for just using an ultimate. Like if you're a Boothill main and you're not using Trailblazer, I'm sorry, but
Mr. Sparrow, creases Jordans!
Creasing Jordans.
And this one is actually a very flexible option, because for one, I would say like his next best support is Ronmei, like increasing the break effect effectiveness, increasing Boothill speed to help him get to 145 speed, the damage bonus she can give, and the piercing damage bypassing some enemy defense is like a no-brainer. But then there are units like Asta and Honya that can actually really help Boothill out by increasing his speed, and the attack boost for like someone like Boothill who breaking shields and triggering and break effect can actually scale really well. And if you're using Hanya, the skill point she gives is actually really nice because Boothill is a skill point negative DPS character. And those two characters are two very strong options for sure. And then you have someone like Silverwolf. And I know that Boothill can apply the physical element on either the ultimate or the technique, but what you can do is once you apply the enemy with physical with Boothill, you can actually get the quantum element much more easier now, so you can shred the toughness of the enemy with Silverwolf even more. And for the amount of defense Silverwolf can lower, it can actually be quite worth it to use Silverwolf. And then if you just have them and you want to use them with Boothill, they can work as well, like Ignorn with the energy, down opponent and attack she can give, Robin, Sparkle, like legit, there can be options, but I think the other units I say have more value. And for like sustain units, there's so much option. You can go for Fusion to protect your Boothill, giving him crit rate as well. There's Ho-Ho with her attack and recharge buff she can give, and of course Aventurine with like a bigger shield. And Gallagher can also be an option as well. And now the teams, and now I should probably talk about how much guaranteed break effect you will be able to get with your Boothill. So I just talk about all the guaranteed break effect you'll be able to get, so I won't be counting any substats. So you have the 4-piece meteor set that gives you 32% break effect, the 2-piece kingdom of whatever the hell that word is that gives you 19.3% break effect, assuming you can get the 145 speed, but then it's just 16, so I'll just count the 16, yeah. A break effect rope that gives you 64.8% break effect, 36.6% break effect from all Boothill's traces, and lastly, thanks to Imaginary Trailblazer, between 30 to 33 depending on what Eidolon you have, so I'll just say 30. And if you have equipped on Trailblazer, the Master Dream set give you another 30% break effect when you use the ultimate. You're giving your Boothill 60% break effects for this using an ultimate. And once we add up everything, that is 225.4% break effect. And if you take into account if you get the 145 speed with the Kingdom set and Trailblazer Eidolon to increase the ultimate, so you can get it to level 12, that'll be 231.6% break effect. And that now equates to your substat. So if you get pretty lucky with your substat, you can actually get pretty close to that 300% break effect. But at the same time, right, if you can't get it, right, but you have a lot of crits in your substat, it can still work. Like, you don't need to stress about it too much. And you just need to build so you can get the most of the value of it, but also have good crit rate, crit damage, and speed in your substat as well. So like, it's not a big deal if you can't reach the 300. Get as close as you can while having good crit rate and crit damage and good speed. But like, I wish they released like some 4-star Lycoin that give us break effect, because other than Bootill's signature Lycoin, there's no other Lycoin in the game that give us break effect yet. And if they do that, that's most likely just gonna be like a gacha Lycoin. That most likely would just be on the Lycoin banner. But the free Lycoin we get from Simulated Universe is still pretty solid for the amount of crit rate it can give you. But if you go for Bootill's signature Lycoin, it will make it so much more easier to build Boothill for sure. But again, if you want to go for that, that's completely up to you if you want to go for like signature Lycoins. But I still think Boothill will still be such an amazing unit regardless if you have a signature or not. And yeah, that's about it, because with all that said, I think that everything I want to talk about for today's video. So thanks for watching. I do appreciate you for sure. Let me know what you guys think, what I say, because I really respond to all my comments. Make sure to follow me on all my social medias in the description or the pinned comment, and join my Discord server and be a part of my community, because it'll just make me a happy boy. So just do it for my sake, won't you? And with all that said, take care, love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.